What's up, you guys? It's Joella! I still don't have my boxes to prop my phone up, but we're gonna make do again. And this time, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. When I was so freaking embarrassed for my life. I was out with my friend, and okay, let me just get to it, right? So me and my friend, we were out, me and my girlfriend, right? Not my girlfriend, but me and my girl who is a friend. We were out and we were chilling. We were in this place called Crystal City. It has like a mall. It has restaurants. It has paths you can walk. It has water. It has all kinds of stuff. Nice for tourists, right? And we were out chilling. I'm not going to tell you what time period in my life this was, like what age or anything like that. Y'all just don't need to know all that, right? But let me tell y'all. So we were out, we were chilling, and then our plan was to go to a bar or go to a restaurant or either Chevy's and get something to drink, right? So first we went to 7-Eleven, and we were like, we're not trying to spend thousands of dollars at somewhere trying to get some drinks. So we're going to get a couple beers or whatever. We're going to drink, chill, walk around. So we were doing that, and I was like, okay, let's go to a restaurant and get some drinks. But it was already 10 o'clock and they were all closed, and I was like, oh, okay, well, there is a sports pub right up the street. So I was like, okay, let's just go to the sports pub. Then we were like, okay, how do we want to get there? Because I didn't really want to walk there. I didn't want to pay for a lift just to go right up the street. So then we sat for a couple more seconds, and I was like, okay, let's just pay for the lift, right? But then I called my friend, and I was like, hello. And they're like, what's up? And I was like, what you doing? And they're like, oh, nothing. At my house chilling. I was like, okay, well, come out here to Crystal City and come see me. And they're like, okay, I'm coming. So they came, and they met us in Crystal City, and then we went to the sports pub, right? And then as soon as my friend came, my friend, okay, we're going to name the girl Sarah, and we're gonna name the dude Phil. So Sarah and Phil have met previously, and they were friends. Like, it wasn't no problem. Like, my friends can be your friends, and we can all be friends, right? Like, we were friends. There was no problem. And this time Sarah saw Phil, and I had told her previously, like, how we got in a little small argument, but that was like me being in an argument with him. That wasn't nothing with her, right? But it was all cool. We worked it out, right? It was nothing that serious. And then Sarah saw Phil, and I was like, all right, Sarah, Phil, Phil, Sarah, because they only met like one other time. And then she was like, I said Sarah, Phil, Sarah. And then she was like, Sarah said, what's your name? Is it Frank? And then he was like, no, my name's Phil. And then she was like, oh, Philip. And he was like, Phil. And she said, oh, Felipe. And he said, I just told you my name. Why are you playing these games? You really, like, are you going to get in my car and start acting like this? Like, what is going on with you right now? So already it was off to a bad start. And I was just like, oh my God. And I told you we had already pre-gamed a little before we went out. And then she had been very interesting with her life recently. So she just was already on like 10 antsy and ready to go, right? So I couldn't tell you what was going on. Like, I don't know. And then I was just like, all right, Sarah, this is Phil. Phil, this is Sarah. Everyone good? We're good. And we're going to go have a good time. Everyone chill out, relax, right? And that's what we went to go do. So we were in the car. We were all talking. I gave Sarah another beer. I was like, okay, Sarah, you need to chill out. Drink this other beer. You okay? She's like, because I asked her to hold mine for a second. She started drinking it. And I was like, you good? And she was like, I'm stressed. And I was like, okay. So then I gave Sarah my other beer. And then we finally got to where we were going, and then we sat outside for a second, and we smoked some cigarette. Well, we did what we wanted to do, right? And then we were still drinking. And then Phil was like, well, since we're gonna stay here for a second, sure, I'll drink a beer with y'all. And we were drinking, we were all talking, we were chilling. Everything was cool. She was doing his crossword puzzle. And she found his car. Everything was cool. Everyone's having a normal conversation. We were talking about life. We were talking about this. We were talking about that. Everything was fine. We went into the restaurant, and I was talking to Phil, and I was like, because, I was still like, I'm the boss. So I was like, I didn't like what you said still, and I'm still mad at you about it. I wasn't really, but, I was like, just don't do it again. Ooh, my son went away. And then Phil was like, okay, I won't do it again. Okay, I understand. I was like, okay. And then we got inside of the sports pub, and the sports pub that we picked, luckily no one I knew was working that night, and I knew there was a chance I could see someone that I did know, that I went to high school with, or that I've known from living in the area that I live in. So I was like, okay, let me just cross my fingers. So we went in there, and I was like, okay, coast look clear, we're good. So we sit down, and Sarah and Phil are first before we walk in, Sarah's like, I want to smoke. And she's not talking about a cigarette or anything like that. She's like, I want to smoke. And she's like, I see some dudes over there. I'm going to go ask them if they have some smoke. And I was like, okay. So there's two dudes and there's a security guard. He's sitting there like, it's a hookah place. So then, she walks over there, and she's like, hey, something, right? I didn't go over there. I just stood over there with Phil. And then I was like, should I go over there first? She's over there. There's two dudes. And they start surrounding her. So I'm going to go over there. But then they're all, like, spread out. And she started talking to one dude. And then her and that dude started talking. Then she walked back over. And she was like, they didn't have anything, something. I was like, okay, whatever. And Phil was just like, then we walked in. It was weird the way they were holding the doors. Like, they were bickering over who's going to hold the door, who's not going to hold the door. You open the door, you're a man. Da, da, da. I'm just like, oh, my God, right? So then we get to the table, we sit down. I'm sitting in front of Phil. He's like right here, and Sarah is right beside me. And then we're ordering our food. We're talking about, okay, what drink do we want? And then there was a shot of Patron that was like $15, something like that. And I was like, I want the shot Patron, but I don't want that for $15. I might as well go to the store and buy me like 10 shots for like $18. What you talking about? And then I was like, I'm not paying for that. I don't want to have to pay for that. And then Sarah was like, no, Phil, oh, that's a big bug. Woo-wee. Phil was like, I'll get it for you. And then I was also between the bug that's the size of my fist and this helicopter, I can't do nothing out here. I'm trying to make a video. Jesus. And then Phil was like, he's like, okay, I'll get the shop. He was like, I'll get the shot Patron for you, right? And I was like, all right, cool, thanks. And then Sarah's like, you should get the whole bill. What kind of gentleman are you? You should get the whole entire bill. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, it's cool. Like, it's okay. I got it. It's not that serious. Like, maybe he should get it. Maybe he shouldn't. I don't know. We weren't dating or nothing like that, so I don't know. And Sarah's like, he should get the whole bill. Da, da, da. Mind you, a couple days before this, Sarah had went on a date with someone, and he told her, you know what, I'll tell you a little bit, but I can make another story time on that one too. He told her, he said, I'm gonna put my cigarettes right here. I'm gonna go out, scope out the place, and then we're not paying for this bill. So when I walk out, you need to walk out behind me. And Sarah's like, oh my God, no, I'll pay. He's like, no, let's just walk out. So that happened to her a couple days before. And then she's trying to tell my company, like, no, pay for the whole bill. At least he paid for the Patron. Right? So then, so we get our drinks and we're chilling. Oh, yes, we get our drinks and we're chilling. And I see someone I know that walks in. And I'm like, oh my God. Antisocial, right? And then somehow, I don't even know how it happened. I couldn't tell y'all to save my life. Somehow they started an argument. I don't know what it was about even, but they started yelling back and forth. she was like, and you something, and that's why you have gray hairs. I was dying laughing because Phil wasn't old enough to have like as many gray hairs as Phil has. I mean, I'm not judging. If you see this Phil, I'm not judging. But she said that, and that had me dying laughing. But you know, they're in the middle of an argument, and I'm supposed to be neutral, so I was just like like that. And then she was like, oh yeah, I'm funny. That hyped her up, and I was like, oh man. And Phil was like, it's my birthmark. I've had them forever. It's my birthmark. I've had them since kindergarten. He was really hurt from that. And then she started talking about him, and then it got heated. I couldn't tell y'all what the conversation was about, what the argument was about, My sister interrupted me, y'all. But they I don't know how it started. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I really couldn't tell y'all. Like, I was trying to order my drink, and then somehow she's like moving her hands like this. She's like right, and then she goes boom, and she knocks over her water that's in front of her, and it goes over the whole entire table, and he jumps back like, what the hell, you about to throw water on me? And then she's like, she didn't mean to drop the water. It was an accident. She just went like this, but she was like, shoot, it's already down. So she like threw it towards him, and I was like, you're throwing water at this dude now, right? And then he was like, are you serious? Are you serious? Get your, like, Joel, like, get your friend. Is she serious? Is she serious? And I was like, Sarah, chill out, girls, chill out. And she was like, woo, woo, woo. Did y'all see that? Oh my God. I'm not editing that out. And then Sarah was like, she can't do nothing with me. I'm my own person. I speak my own mind. And I was like, Sarah, can you chill out for me? And she's like, and this is what you all call a date. Da, da, da. I'm like, we're not on a date. I was just so freaking embarrassed because the whole restaurant could hear us. Everyone could see us. The server was coming to us. She could hear it. She had to clean up the freaking ice. Sarah did not even touch the ice, try to clean up or nothing. She just left it right there. And then Sarah went to the bathroom. And he's like, you need to get your friend. Don't ever bring her around me. That's what Phil said. He's like, don't ever bring her around me again. Like, your friend is crazy. And I was like, look, I don't know what the heck is going on. And then the server came over here. Oh, no. It's Sarah in the middle of the argument. I was like, and I bet you that server thinks I'm right because she's a woman, too. And then when Sarah was in the bathroom, the server came over to clean up the ice. And she was like, you know what? And I didn't agree with her. And I said, did you want me to help you clean up the ice? Did you want me to help you or anything like that? Like something. She's like, no, it's fine. I just didn't agree with her. I was like, embarrassed. And I'm embarrassed in front of Phil too, because it's just like, why is my friend tweaking like this right now? I'm embarrassed in front of the server. I'm embarrassed in front of the whole freaking restaurant. I'm embarrassed in front of the people that I know and people that see me that I don't even know see me. And then she's in the corner and she's like, he went to his car for something, right? And then she's in the car. This is great lighting. And then she went to the car. Phil went to the car for something. And I'm talking to Sarah. I'm like, Sarah, can you chill out, girl? Like, what are you tweaking for? She's like, I'm going to just sit here and drink my drink and chill out. Plus, I'm drunk anyways. I might just go to sleep. And I'm just like, dog. Like, what? She's like, he's not gonna talk to me like this. Like, what did he say? What did he even say? And she's like, no, he's just trying me. What did he say? He's trying me. But what did he say? He's trying me. And I'm just like, oh my God. So the argument is over nothing. You're just spazzing me because you're mad about something that has already happened. And you're taking out on my nice friend Phil. And Phil is just very calm. And I was like, look, other people might spaz when you just threw that water on them. You're tweaking at them. Like, other people would not let you do that. And he comes back. And he's, it's pretty much calm. But he's like, yeah, she's not getting in my car. I don't know how she's getting home. I don't know where she's going. But she's not getting in my car. And that's simple as that. And I was like, because for the way she was talking, the way she was, like, being rude. And, like, the drink would have been enough for me. Like, you just throwing drinks at me. I wouldn't have left her in my car either. Sorry, Sarah. If you watching it. Sorry, Sarah. And then he was like, yeah, she's not getting in my car. And then I was like, okay. I already knew she was getting in the car. Like, who you gonna tell me my friend not getting in the car? You tripping. So I already knew she was getting in the car. And then we just had a normal dinner, right? We're eating our food. She had some steak bites. I had some egg rolls. And he said he wasn't hungry. He had a Long Island. I had a margarita and some Patron. And she had some coconut drink and a coconut shot, right? And then we're all minding our business, drinking, chilling, listening to some music. They start singing to the same song at the same time. And I'm like, what the heck is going on right now? Are y'all mad at each other or are you not? Like, what's going on? I'm just trying to drink my drink. I'm over there just sipping like this, awkward, right? So then we get ready to leave. And Sarah makes this humongous mess. First of all, Sarah's like, I told Sarah she thought the steak bites were like $7, and I read they were like $13. I was like, girl, they not $7, they $13. And then she was like, no, I see right here, girl, look, it says right here $7. I was like, okay, I don't think so. And then when we got ready to pay, she was like, but it says $7 to the waitress. And she was like, no, that's not what it says, ma'am, I'm sorry. And she was like, okay, whatever, I'll pay for it. And I'm like, did you want me to pay for it? Like, and first of all, she wanted Phil to pay for both of us, the whole thing. Like, he's not even here to see you. You're spazzing on him, and you want him to pay for you? She wanted him to take her shopping. What? And then, And then we get ready to go, and she's like, can I have a to-go cup for my drink? And then she's like, server is like, Sarah says, and Sarah's like, no, we don't have any to-go cups. She's like, I know you don't have something to-go cups. It's a restaurant. You don't have anything for me to put a drink in to go? She's like, no, I don't have anything. I can go check for you. She's like, okay. Sarah comes back, and she's like, no, yeah, we don't have anything. And Sarah says, do you need me to go check? Because I know you all do. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, we can't never come back. And then the server's like, okay, I can go look one more time, but I don't think there's anything there. And then Sarah's like, she whispers to me, she's like, I'm just trying to get someone to take my alcohol out, you know? I don't care. I'm just like, you're tweaking again. She's like, I just want my alcohol taken out. And then Sarah comes back, she's like, no, we don't. Can I take you all's check though? And then she takes it. Oh, first of all, when the lady asked us, how do y'all want y'all check? She said all on one. She asked everyone on the table, she's like, how do y'all want your check? Everyone was gonna say split it, Patron on his, right? She said no, all on one. Phil said, I'm gonna take the Patron. And I said, I'll get mine. And then she was like, in the corner, and I was just like, yo, why is this happening right now to me? What, Lord, what did I do? So then that's happening. And then she makes this huge mess on her plate with a bunch of, like, my food is nice and stacked up and everything, because I used to work in a restaurant, so I know, just stack it up. They gotta take it anyways, right? So hers is all messy. She throws some kind of water out into her steak bites. I don't know how he even got there. And then she ends up pouring her drink into a bottle of water she found, and then wastes all on the table. And then she's like, okay, let me clean it up to make sure that she doesn't have to take this puddle of this plate full of water into the kitchen. She tries to pour the plate of water into a cup, and it wastes even more. And I'm like, yo, I'm leaving. So I get up and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be a part of this. And then we go to the car, and that's really it. Oh, hold on. Before we get to the car, my phone's about to die. That's why I'm trying to hurry up. Before we get to the car, she sees these dudes, and she's like, hey, dudes. And she's talking to them, and the people from the restaurant yell out there, like, you can't take alcohol at the business. We're going to call the police, da-da-da. And she's like, I'm not even on property. And I'm just like, dog. And then, she ends up talking to these dudes. She tries to get they try to get her number. She gives them a fake number. She just wanted to smoke. She was asking everybody, you have some smoke, you have some smoke, you have some smoke. And then Phil was looking, he was like, yo, this is interesting, this is hilarious. And then we end up walking off. we all end up walking off. And he takes her home. At the end of the day, he takes her home. And the whole time I'm just like, I just wanted to go get something to drink. Like, it wasn't that serious. I don't even know what the argument was about. I was so freaking embarrassed, y'all. Oh, and one of my friends came and saw me when I was in a restaurant. He was like, hey, Joella, haven't seen you in so long. Hey, da-da-da-da. I'm just like, hey. It was so freaking embarrassed, y'all, because there was people I knew there. I was so freaking embarrassed. I was just like, Sarah, you were spazzing, girl. You were spazzing. I know she gonna see this and be like, I wasn't spazzing. Spazzing while saying she not spazzing. And Phil, if you see this, don't forget, y'all, it's Joella! And this was a quick little story time for y'all. And my phone about to die, otherwise I have nothing else to say. But you know what? That's really it. I'm out. Peace. Deuces. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all some haters. I see y'all watching. Dang. Peace out.